I hope you're having a good day so far. We are going to be doing the bharani-nakshatra. Let me pull up the little page so I can read to you all what it actually means. I don't know what's going to come up on here. Let's see, where's it at? Oh, boo. Well, there you go. Raven, don't fucking start snoring because I will seriously rip your fucking lips off. Bitch. Why would you say that? Because I really will. All right. We're here. We're going to be doing bharani-nakshatra. This is going to be 1320 Aries to 2640 Aries. This is Yama. I do have some notes wrote down. Okay. I do have some notes wrote down. All right, I got my Lululemons on. I'm here. We're ready. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, we're working with Venus today. Venus. I did channel. I was listening to Gigi Young, who's pretty amazing, beautiful woman. If you guys don't know her channel, definitely check it out if you're into spirituality, evolution, esoterics, magic, astrology. So anyway, so we have here the Venus key. I don't know if you can see that little shape right there. That's the Venus key. Venus ruled nakshatra in Aries. So the deity is Yama, and that is the god of death. And it is Rajas. And it is related to action or activity. So this is going to be an active planet or an active nakshatra. And the symbol is the female yoni. The female yoni. So it's the vagina. It's going to talk about birth, like actually coming out. Hi, Cheryl. How are you doing? It's been a long time since I've seen you. How are you doing? It's going to literally talk about like the birthing process. Okay, so like when it's going to deal a lot with like breakthroughs. Okay, I did take some notes from Joni Patri as well. Yama, so let's talk about the deity. It is Yama, the god of death. The equivalent is like the first man to have died. This is also the person in the afterlife that's going to take you through like the Raven, stop snoring. I swear to God, Raven, don't do it. Don't even start. As soon as I start talking, she will purposely, I swear to God, she will start snoring obnoxiously loud just because I start talking. It's so annoying. I will rip your lips off, dog. It's going to talk about the deity that's going to take you through the river Styx. This is also talking about like before you actually come out of the womb, like how you're like when like they decide that you're going to be incarnating into a body. It's kind of like that. So it's very intangible in regards to like the spirituality or the higher dimensional aspect of this nakshatra. So I do have some notes. Let's see. River Styx, and it's going to guide you life to life. So it's going to be like the thing, the deity that's going to help you transition. All right. The things I wrote down about Venus, talking about the merry soul. No, I am not. I am not Hindu, but I do practice Vedic astrology. I'm trying to. I'm learning to. Yes. So we have the anima, and it's going to be the third evolution. So if we're talking about the merry soul, which is tied to Venus, Mary, like, the Marys from the Bible, we have the anima. That's the third evolution of the anima. Pastrami? You mean like the lunch meat? No, I don't eat pastrami. but I am not I'm a carnivore. I have sharp teeth, and I think that that really is a sign in whether or not you're meant to be whether you're meant to eat meat or not, right? It's going to talk about your bloodline, your genetics, and if you have really flat teeth, more than likely you're meant to be more of a herbivore. But if you have like sharp teeth, like I consider myself to be an apex predator of a human being. I'm not a victim to nobody. We went through this in the last round. um Absolutely. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior, but I have a lot of Martian energy in my chart. So this is going to be a lot of like the opposite energy. This is going to be a more loving, union kind of energy, while me having a lot of like my fourth house. Let's see. I wrote it down. It might not be in this one. But my fourth house is in Mrigashirsha, and it's Mars, Mars, Mars. So it's, and then my K2 is Mars, Mars, K2 as well. So I have a lot of Mars in my chart. I'm also um, Chitra Sun, and I have a lot of Jupiter, and I have a lot of Moon in my chart. Uh, let's see. Yeah, my Sun is Mars plus Sun plus Mercury plus Sun. My Moon is Jupiter plus Moon plus Moon plus Moon, because it's at the very last pada of Punarvasu. My Mercury, we don't need to get into this. It's not about me. It's about Bharani. I don't have any Bharani in my chart. Yes, I don't have any. So let's read what it says here. So bharani-nakshatra combines the energy of Aries, whose zodiac lord is Mars, and Venus, its nakshatra lord. Venus softens the abrasive energy of Aries somewhat. In this nakshatra, Venus is the planet of love, desire, comfort, beauty, and good luck. Good luck, creativity, and the arts, all of which can be seen in Bharani natives. Mars provides then a lot of resilience, passion, instincts, enthusiasm, and energy. Archangel Michael, come through. The conflicting effects of Mars, a fiery masculine planet, and Venus, a soothing feminine planet, makes them undergo a lot of transformations and makes them indecisive to a certain extent, as the opposite energies pulling them in different directions can get confusing. Barney's deity is Yama, who is the god of death. These people undergo suffering in their lives because of this. They seem to get punished for the slightest mistakes. This nakshatra symbol is the yoni, which is the female sexual organ. Um, as a result, they can be extremely sexual. Both Mars and Venus are the planets of sexuality, representing the masculine and feminine energies respectively. They also signify the process of bringing life into this world and act as a crutch to support humanity, and makes them excellent counselors and nurses. So what I'm noticing as I'm going through these, and I think on the next one that I go through, I'm going to flip them around. I know that you're not supposed to. That's not how it's taught, but I'm going to flip them around and just see how it resonates. So if you guys are interested in helping me come to that conclusion, it just doesn't make sense to me. I feel like I feel like it's like a puzzle. It's almost like it's giving me like one of those like I'm seeing like National Treasure, and it's like a thing, like a puzzle. You have to like click, you have to move it to unlock it, to like push you up into the next realm. Because if we're talking about transcending samsara, there's more levels than just the 28, right? It goes up to, I mean, what I know is like the Shim operation, right? That's the 72 angels of the Shim operation. That's when you get to tetragrammaton, and that's how you build God, right? Build God, then we'll talk. I think that's a Panic in the Disco song. But when you do tetragrammaton, you're building God, you're becoming God at that point, because you know the throne of God, and it has all these angels surrounding him. So when you invoke all these angels, you then put yourself in that place of becoming God, and that's what that means. If you're talking magic, if we're talking magic, this is high level, high magic. This is not your typical tarot card reading. I'm a magician. I'm a practicing, studying magician. I'm not just a tarot reader. I'm not just an astrologer. I'm doing the great work, right? We also have something here that I wrote down in the notes about teaching the Aquarian age. So Venus, it vibrates at a different wavelength from the Earth, but they work interchangeably, right? Venus helps regenerate the Earth. Venus is at a higher frequency, or at a different, that's what Gigi Young said. One of the stars here is Menkar, and it can cause dishonor and disgrace at the beginning of the nakshatra. It's also the star of restraint. Okay, but then the other one we have is Almach, and it's the left foot of Andromeda, and that is going to give you honors and artistic ability. So that's going to be more towards the end of the nakshatra. My foot's falling asleep. Sorry. Ow! Don't kick that. So I have to move my feet because they're falling asleep. We have the soul's journey, graduation, being sent back into a body, needing to learn how to move and understand how the planets work within us. Aeon of the Child. Initiation into the Aeon of the Child. That's what Crowley called it, right? Was the Aeon of the Child. But let's just get into it. Okay. So we're going to be pulling four cards. This is going to start at a Leo Navamsha. So the first pada, it's going to be Mars plus Venus plus the Sun. Okay, I'm still going to figure out how that all works. This is only my second time going around this way. Ow, my fucking feet are asleep. Why? I think this happened last time that I did this. No, that was in Mrigashirsha. That was in the next one after that. My feet are falling asleep though, so that's interesting. I was sitting on them though, so that's probably why. Not everything is a fucking symbol or yeah. So the birth canal. We're in the birth canal, right? It's like needing to break through, break on through to the other side. It's giving doors vibes. Okay. Shut the fuck up. Bitch. No. I will not. Let's go. Okay. For bharani-nakshatra, first pada is going to be ruled by the sun. I feel like I have to pull, I'm so sorry. I have to pull up Mike's. I might have more notes on this. I'm so sorry. I don't remember if I made them or not. Maybe not. I do have this here. This is what I wrote about the animus when we were talking about the Mary soul. So the animus as the unconscious masculine side. No, we don't want the other one. The anima as the unconscious feminine side of a man, formed by many outside influences not particular to one event or person. Males tend to repress and hide their anima, tend to repress and hide. Oh, wrote that twice. Or maybe I said it twice. What? More than females, their animus. The anima, male's feminine qualities, is derived from the Latin word meaning soul, and animus, the female's masculine qualities, is derived from the Latin word meaning spirit. So the stages of the anima, we have Eve, we have Helen, and then we have Mary. And with the Mary soul, it says righteous and Pargon, I don't know what that means. Of virtue, possesses virtue by the perceiving man, even if in an esoteric or dogmatic way. Virtue's activities cannot be applied to her. What does paragon mean? Who fucking knows, guys? So, righteous. Perceiving, possess virtue by perceiving the man, even if in an esoteric or dogmatic way. Virtuous, unvirtuous, activities cannot be applied to her. So this could be speaking about a man that holds himself in high regard, somebody that kind of has like boundaries in regards to what it is that they're willing to do, right? This is like somebody that can't, like a man that can't be slandered, or a man that kind of like restrains himself a little bit, holds himself back in regards to like I know sometimes men can be kind of like vulgar, or they can, you know, sometimes, not saying that they always are, that's kind of like stereotypical, but the Sophia is the next stage, and Sophia is wise, fully human, and not at all an object. A person with both positive and negative qualities. Wisdom is obtained here, and the anima is developed enough that no single object can fully describe or make a concrete statement on. So this is almost like the kind of person that you can't really say anything about, right? It's like they just kind of like have a sort of right way of being, or that would be in their highest timeline. Okay, so that could be something that they're working towards in regards to the sign of Aries. They need to work on getting to the place where they're acting out of righteousness, or they're just acting right. Okay, we have the moon coming out in Libra. Yeah, I was going to say, it just doesn't really sound like Aryan qualities to me. It just sounds more Libran to me. So, but we are talking about the moon here, so there's that reflective quality about how the moon is reflective of whatever it is, whatever is shining on it, right? So it just gives me more Libra energy, in my personal opinion. If you're interested in seeing adult content, you can go onto Google, and you can Google Drop Dead Daisy, and you can find me on my other streaming platforms. But so the Two of Swords is coming out. The Two of Swords really talks a lot about needing to make intuitive decisions, kind of not moving in regards to your feelings, but moving in regards to what you hear. It's really about what you're hearing, opening your ears, opening your intuitive feelings within you. Okay, that's for the Sun Pada. So we have the Moon. We have the Magician for the Virgo Navamsha, the second Pada. I like to see that that's in its highest aspect, right? That's Mercury in its highest aspect is the Magician card. This is going to be a Venus, Mars. We have Mercury in Aquarius. Moving on from something. Moving on to the next thing. Taking a trip somewhere. Could be kind of like somber energies of like needing to say goodbye, okay? You could have been feeling at a crossroads in regards to something you needed to say goodbye to, or someone that you just knew that the time was running up on something, or that there just wasn't much time left, right? You just knew that you had to make a move in something, and I feel like you did. And it might have been a little bit of like a tough goodbye. The King of Cups, I feel like you're a little bit emotional right now, but you're really trying not to show that emotion. I feel like it's Cancer season, so the emotions are kind of running deep. Now there could be even somebody coming to get you or say, here's this Queen of Wands. She's looking. I don't say so myself. Sorry, that was so annoying. Sorry guys. I'm not the best tarot reader. Obviously, I'm really not. I have my kind of like my own like style of doing things. So let's just pull this up. I want to see what it says on this website, just to see. Having patience, keeping relationships balanced, finding clarity, or no, keeping relationships balanced. So the minor arcana are, okay, yeah. Keep your personal and professional relationship balanced to avoid drama-free life. The Two of Swords is about confusion, uncertainty, and challenges. You have numerous possibilities in front of you. Join the fan club if you want to. Only if you're 18. Please don't go on there if you're not 18, yo. Don't even be watching me if you're not 18. I'm doing way too much crazy shit for you to be watching me. Y'all don't even need to know who I am if you're not 18. Let's be honest, completely honest. Just like don't do it, because I swear to God, I will ban you quicker than a motherfucker. I do it. I don't like it. Just, yeah, follow the rules. Have manners, please. Thank you very much. The blindfolded woman sitting on her throne in a white dress carries two swords in her hands. Her blindfolded eyes indicate her plight, that she can neither identify the problem nor the solution. Lack of information or too much information is the reason for her indecisiveness. Betch. Okay, let's get some shows. Betch. That's old school. If you don't know about shoes, why are you watching me? I'm talking, that might be a little too old, sorry. You guys know what I'm talking about? Cunningham muffins? You guys know about that? What would you like for breakfast, Donnie? Muffins! You guys know what I'm talking about? Nope. Bye. Okay. The crossed swords denote her sacrifice of balance in life and also refer to her ability to weigh every option to reach the best solution. The rocky island reveals the impending dangers and also suggests that her decisions need clarity. The moon serves as motivation to follow her intuitive abilities to decide the best. Um, the card appears in your draw, it hints upon some internal or external battles. You are reluctant to choose what to do, what to go with, and whose side to take in an argument. Life often throws us crossroads, but we have to choose one. You have to accept that you cannot make everyone happy, and the pretty things can be deceptive. Two Swords advises you to keep your relationships balanced. You may be struggling in your personal and professional life at this moment. The reason is pretty much evident, that you are waiting for the other party's decision. Stay patient and do not persuade yourself or the opposite party to decide abruptly. Like the woman in the card, you are thinking of keeping your blindfold on to avoid problems. It is wrong. Beware of your surroundings. No one is responsible for resolving your conflicts. Own your decisions regardless of the situation to prevent any further damage. The So that's what it's saying. So pretty much, like, I don't know, sometimes when things get like kind of rocky. Oh, no habla español, no habla español, muy poquito español, uh, muy poquito. Muy poquito. That's really all I know. No, yeah, that's really all I know. Okay. The Two of Swords. So that's what it's saying. The first pada that's ruled by the sun, right? It's like something maybe coming to light, or something that is being shown to you, that it's almost like you just like don't even want to look at it. You don't want to pay attention to it. But like you can feel that something is coming. You can feel that something is changing. You can feel that something is about to be manifesting whatever you've been trying to manifest. Okay, this could cause you to have to move, or cause you to have to make some sort of travel towards someone or something. We're going to get more information. And this is the first pada of the bharani-nakshatra. So this is going to be Sun, Venus, and Mars. Great combination, really, if you think about those three planets together. That just like it. The only person off the top of my mind that I can think of that has that in a fire sign is the astrologer Marin Altman, but it's in Leo and it's with Rahu. But you can just tell, like, kind of like by her style, like she just kind of has like it's very But in Aries, it could maybe be a little bit less mature or a little bit less um, confident, maybe. But it's giving, that's kind of what it's giving, just maybe in a more so basic kind of way. I'm sorry if that was a bad explanation, but that was the best I could really come to. Okay. Right. Aries might be a little bit more athletic or a little bit more tomboyish than maybe a Leo, but it's giving the same energies. A little bit less like grandiose, I would say. Okay, let's go. Sorry if that was rude. I didn't mean it rude at all. Let's see what this says. So the second pada is going to be ruled by, it's going to be a Virgo Navamsha for bharani-nakshatra. And it is going to be ruled by Mercury, Venus, and Mars. So that's another really good combination, I feel. It can kind of be like jam-packed, especially. The major arcana, okay. Let's show everyone what you are capable of. It is your time to rise and shine. The Magician is the #1 card that represents new beginnings and opportunities. The appearance of this card signifies that you possess all the skills and abilities necessary for your success. The Magician's association with Mercury, the planet of daily activities and lifelong relationships, denotes the connection between material and spiritual realms. He uses this connection for manifesting his goals in the physical world. This is the card of creation and individuality and the union of negative and positive energies and traits. The symbol of infinity is an integral part of this depiction of the Magician because infinity symbolizes his limitless powers and his unlimited potential to uphold his influence and dominance. The Magician card's cup, pentacle, sword, and wand relate to the 4 elements: water, earth, air, and fire, signifying that he got everything to realize his targets. Will his greatest power. What? As long as he knows to control it, he can create, preserve, destroy, and redeem. He knows what to do, when to do, and how to do, and why to do. The draw of this card is a reminder that only dreams cannot make things happen. You have to work hard to turn them into reality. Your desire to create else is of no use. The Magician is the master manifester who brings you the resources, skills, energy to manifest your desires. You have the spirit, fire, the physical strength, earth, the mental support, air, the emotional support, water, that allow you to live a life that you have always dreamt for. It is up to you to combine the physical and spiritual energies. Use your skills synergistically to put everything together and create a unified whole than separate parts. It is perfect time to execute your ideas because the seed of potential has already sprouted. Take action and convert your intention to fruition. The Magician asks you to take inspired action with full concentration and solid commitment to your goals. Adopt a systematic approach. Stay focused on your targets and avoid all distractions. Your self-belief, ingenuity, and confidence will make you succeed in everything you are planning to do. Whatever you want for yourself, go for it. Create the future the way you want. So, and this can also be like when the moon is traveling through this nakshatra. You don't have to have this in your chart because it's going to go through one nakshatra every single day, and I believe this is going to be on the 30th. June 30th is when it's going to be traveling through Barney. So, that's going to be a really positive day for you to face the things that you need to face, take the blindfold off, and really charge towards the things that you're trying to manifest, as opposed to trying to run away from them or trying to not focus on them, not like what you don't want to see, right, is what you need to see. Are you in NC? What is NC? North Carolina? No, I'm not. I'm good, thank you. Yeah. All right. I want to pull some tarot cards out really quick. Or some oracles. This Two of Swords, is there anything? Okay. We have Lucky You. This is your lucky time. Things are turning in your favor. Take advantage of this opportunity and make the most out of it. Okay, so this can almost be like a little bit of like a fear of success, transformation. Yeah, like something is transforming for you. Something like a change for your brand. Now, change is coming for a brand new you. Embrace the transformation and enjoy the process. Sometimes change is uncomfortable, but worth it. So you're definitely receiving some sort of extremely lucky opportunity to transform something about yourself. But it's a little bit like scary. Like, I don't know, sometimes like when you start to really succeed or you start to really like get off on a good foot, you really start to like get going, can be a little bit like scary, or like you can kind of like shy away from it because it's like, fuck, dude, am I ready to succeed? Am I ready to meet all my goals? Am I really ready for this? I mean, regardless of whether you want it to or not, the butterfly is an extremely, it's a good card, right? This is like the time you've been waiting for, the time you've been preparing for. It's coming out, right? It's changing. Something is going through an alchemical process. And I don't think that, I wish that YouTube would find the right kind of people to come in this room. I can't be that boring. But if it just gets a whole bunch of people in here that don't watch or read tarot, that aren't into astrology, and I know there's people that are into astrology that are on YouTube right now, but yeah. So it's saying here, don't look back into the past. The third pada is going to be a Mars, Venus. So the Mars energy is going to be kind of overpowering it. This could be a little bit of an aggressive energy, or there could have been some sort of like, all right. The Six of Swords can represent progress, change, and moving in life. This card shows an image of a tumultuous past. Bitch, I can't right now. The ducks are symbol. I don't give a fuck about the symbology. Okay, I don't give a fuck about any of this. I don't care. I really don't. We have faith. Just have faith in the path that you're walking. Whatever path you're deciding to go on, once you make that choice, once you make that decision to go down that path, to undergo this transformation, don't look back, just keep going, right? If you're going through hell, keep going. I believe Steve Harvey said that in like a motivational thing, but if you're going through hell, keep going. You need to have faith that your situation is going to get better, right? That there's a reason that you're experiencing these things, and that your spirit guides or your higher self, or the people in your life, your friends, your family, are trying to lead you in the right direction. So just don't look back. If you're turning your back, or if you're trying to transform from something painful in your past, don't look back on it. Just keep going, right? Keep pushing forward. Even, right? It's like, oh, you know what this is giving me? I believe that this is one of the myths that tie in with this nakshatra. And that is when the guy goes into the underworld to like save his wife. And he can take her out of the underworld, but he can't look back. So it's like, you have to have faith. Don't look back. That's really cool that came out, because that's actually, I believe Claire Nocti goes really into this nakshatra pretty in depth. And she talks a lot about that myth. So there's something about you needing to have faith that whatever is going, and just keep pushing forward, right? Don't stop, right? It can be a little uncomfortable when you're transforming or when you're changing, getting the hang of something. But if you just keep going, it's going to blossom into something beautiful, or it's going to transform into something more unique, or just something more in alignment with you, right? It's better to do something different, and even if at the beginning it's a little bit confusing or hard, you will pick up on it, right? It's like the first time you go through the 12 signs, it can be a little bit weird, but after the 100th time you've gone through the 12 signs, it's boring and you don't want to keep doing it. You need more, right? You need more precise predictions. You need a smaller target to hit, right? So that when you're able to shoot that arrow, or shooting this, like a prediction, it's kind of like an arrow, right? And you shoot the arrow and you want to hit it on the bullseye. You don't want to hit it, Aries is a long sign, right? But if we're able to break that down into a couple different parts, and then a couple more parts within that, it's going to give very precise, very, very, very precise predictions. Obviously, this is coming from my own hand. If you have your own cards, do it for yourself if it's a serious thing for you. But I kind of like to think of this channel kind of as like my own personal journal. I go back and look at the videos as the days go by, and they help me in regards to not needing to watch a whole bunch of different tarot card readers. I can just watch my own reading and I'll get the answers that I need. So just stop watching tarot. Future me, if you're watching a lot of tarot and you're trying to figure something out because you're going through something, you're changing, something about you is changing, you're changing directions, whatever, just stop watching tarot videos. This is the only tarot video you need. And that is my future, that's a message to my future self, because I'm going to come back and rewatch these myself instead of watching a bunch of other tarot card readers, because it just doesn't resonate like that for me. So I'm just going to do it myself. I got a job. I'm not trying to make a living off it. I'm just trying to take control of my own future. And I would recommend everybody to do that as well. The fourth pada with this King of Cups, we have guidance. So, people do have your back. And I'm not saying that anybody has bad intentions towards you, because I don't think that's the case. And it's okay to accept the guidance from other people. And sometimes it's actually necessary, especially when you're having a difficult time seeing things clearly, but staying optimistic right now, and your opportunities are definitely coming. There could be people working in the background to align you to your highest timeline, right? If we're all reading for ourselves all the time, we're not going to really want to be manifesting a bunch of crazy, chaotic bullshit for ourselves. So we can expect that if we're reading for ourselves, and if you can resonate with what I'm going through as well, I think that that's just kind of a more noble way of doing it. I don't like when somebody's reading for a sign and they have no possible way to connect with that sign. If they don't see themselves as all the signs and they're a tarot card reader, I'm so sorry, but I don't want you reading for me. And you're talking just like you're speaking death into my life. I don't have no part of that. I don't want no part of that. I have things in my life that I am trying to build, and that need life and love and energy and support and nurturing in order for them to be able to transform, right? Because all it takes is like, I don't know, like say like I'm working out really hard, and then it's like I'm listening to some reader that's just in a low vibrational place, and they're talking about, oh, you might just be really hungry this day, or something stupid like that. And that's okay, but it's just, if I'm trying to do the opposite thing, sometimes that can really throw me off, right? Just it's little things like that, just because I'm kind of sensitive to energy, and I definitely do see things in a very symbolic way that manifest, and it's the little things. It's always the little things. It's always, always, always the little things. We have watch out here with the fox. There is more than meets the eye. Be careful with whom you deal your finances with. Someone might be taking advantage of your vulnerability. And it might be somebody that you're getting assistance from or that you're asking for assistance. So don't be afraid to do it yourself. I promise you, you can do it. I just scanned the backs of these cards. It didn't come with a guidebook. You can like scan the little back of the card with your phone and just read what it says, record it, go watch it back over. If you can't handle your voice, just keep listening to it. It will get better after time, because I used to not be able to handle the sound of my voice. Like, oh my God, why do I sound like that? I got used to it. Let's get some of these cards. These cards are the most karmic, stupid things ever. Let's just see. Look at this guy with his little mustache. What are you looking at me like that for, motherfucker? Why is he looking at me like that? Stop that. He's transforming something. What is happening to me? What is that? I think that's in Get Effed by Satan's Perk by Mark Riblet. If you look it up, I don't think it's on his personal channel, but it's so fucking funny. Oh my God. Actually, the first time I heard that, I was at my friend's house and I had fallen asleep in his room and he left the room, just friends, and that started playing. I was like, what the fuck is I woke up, I was like, what is happening? You can't be just like listening to Get Effed by Satan's Cock and I'm over here like asleep on your bed just taking a quick power nap. Like, what the hell? You fucking weirdo. Is so funny. I would definitely recommend listening to it. Stalker alert. I check up on you often. Boy, bye. Boy, bye. What are you talking about? Stupid. What is this lucky you? Bitch, just give me a fucking card. 1, 2, 3. No. I hate these cards so much. Telepathic communication. Bitch, if you're talking to me telepathically, I don't want to hear it. Call me. I got a phone. I got pretty good ears. I can listen. I clean them out. I can do the Q-tip. I can hear you. You don't need to talk to me telepathically. You can talk to me. I'm pretty easy to talk to. Sometimes. If I don't ever respond to you, it doesn't mean that I don't like you. I just can't. It's hard for me to text sometimes. Sorry, I put my career before you. I'm trying to get out of debt, but I'm willing to put in the time and effort now because I don't want to lose you, right? So somebody's not looking back. Somebody doesn't feel sorry if they had to put you on the back burner. Somebody does not feel sorry about that. They had to get their life. My legs are falling asleep because I'm not sitting in a chair. I'm sitting on my knees. I wonder why I'm like doing like a heeba-jeeba beeba-boobin dance because my feet keep falling asleep. Okay, sorry, I'm getting a little antsy. I'm feeling a little antsy. What is this guidance card? Oh, with the King of Cups. Yeah, I can't do that with this. I'm starting to panic. It's been so long since I've seen you or heard your voice. You just need to like take the time. Like you always like you have time. I just feel like there's like something about like being resistant to getting sucked into this person. I feel like when you get around this person, you kind of get sucked into them, and it's like not just one thing, but it turns into like 2 things and 3 things and 4 things, and then before you know it, it's like, you know, you're hanging out with this person for 5 days, and it's like, and you just can't do that because you need to be focusing on your career because you're trying to get out of debt right now, or there's something that you're trying to pay off, or something that you're getting paid off, right? It's already getting paid off. You need to have faith. You need to trust in your ability to stay focused. All right. I just heard, now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. And if I die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. Why did I just hear that? It's because I was listening to Typo Negative. We don't need to get back into that. Okay. Hey, lady, what do you need? Come here. Come here. I need to talk to you. Come here. Come over here. Come over here. Come here. No, not up there, because there's stuff right there. I will move it. Yeah, I'm coming up. I'm coming up. I'm coming up. Wait, wait, wait. I have to move it. Wait, wait. I'm moving it. Okay, come on. You can lay down. No, not there. Lay down. Yeah, you can lay down. It's okay. Thanks. Thanks, lady. Are you good? She said, I'm mad, dude. Don't be mad. Why are you mad? She said, be mad. Don't be mad. Why are you mad? I'm mad. I had to leave him alone because he's an alcoholic and I can't be doing that when I work 24/7 and no time for me. That's totally understandable. I'm trying to pay off my car, almost done paying. That's really cool. I'm really happy for you. I don't have a car. I've never had a car yet. I haven't been able to afford one. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I definitely got kind of like sucked into this tarot thing. I thought I was gonna be able to like make something cool out of it. It was like a bad investment, I guess, a little bit. I do enjoy it, but I had to go back to my old job doing webcamming. That is a Lucifer sigil behind me. Yes, I do work with Lucifer. I do work with Lucifer. I actually, let's talk about this for a second. Lucifer, I feel it's the same thing as Jesus. And they come from Jupiter, not Venus. A little bit comes from Venus, but it's mostly a Jupiterian energy, in my opinion. Just gematria wise, like when you decouple. Anyways, we don't give up for that. It's not what this is about, because that's not where Jupiter. This isn't like. I guess it is Venus here. I don't know how to tie that into this, but we just talk about it. This has been a long video, guys. I should probably head out. Do we have anything more we can pull? We can pull a character cord. Let's get one. Okay, so Aries. Can you give me can you talk about for Aries? So what is Aries' current like character that they are portraying? Just give me one card for the overall energy of Barney, Aries energy. What is the character that they are portraying? Criminal in reverse. Transgressor of justice, prison, parole, and discipline in reverse. We also have boss in reverse. Master of wealth, risk, investment, management, and leader. Of course, anytime, Cheryl. It's good to see you. Give me one more for Aries. Ninja. Master of stealth, shadow walker, and bushido. And it's giving me a little bit of not in a bad way. I feel like somebody could be kind of getting out of maybe a difficult group of friends or a difficult. Oh, really? She said, hey guys, I'm a Scorpio dog. Scorpio moon is scary a little bit. Scorpio moon that's a really tough placement. Pisces moon is also kind of a tough placement. I feel maybe I'm not sure about that. I've met a couple people with like Pisces moons that with like mothers that were not the most consistent. Definitely go check out like the Pisces readings I did, or maybe you want to check out the Aquarius ones. I am going off sidereal astrology, so sidereal placements. Let's see, what was it? You should go look at the Dehishtina one. Maybe that would resonate with you. Let me see. You do know about sidereal place, like sidereal, like how that's the actual way. I'll show you the star map right here. So if we look at like the astronomy, do I even have it on my phone anymore? I should. Maybe I don't. Oh yeah, here. So if you look at this map right here, let's see. Let me see if I can find the sun. I might have to take you with me across the room. Okay, so if we look here, right, we think it's, okay, I'm gonna take pics up. So we see here, uh, uh, right? So this is the astronomy of where the planets are. This isn't an astrology app, this is astronomy. And we see here the sun is at the very beginning of Gemini right now. And there's Cancer. So if you look at it's all it's an occult knowledge, it's occult science. They don't want to give you the real things because once you're able to like understand astrology, you can really there's a lot more that you can do with it than just understanding yourself. It goes very, very deep, and it's just getting more and more deep and more intricate. I'm doing my best to understand it. But you want to look at your sidereal placements because I promise you those are the real ones. It's like the unconscious and the conscious, right? The unconscious might be like the subconscious mind that you're not 100% aware of, but definitely check that out. Look up your nakshatras. If you go to galacticcenter.org, Joni Petrie has an amazing website. And also she does really quick, short nakshatra explanations that are 10 times better than me, and she's studied in it. I would do intermittent fasting. I did a lot of exercising because I was getting a little chubby before. I did a lot of exercising, like YouTube videos, HIIT workouts, intermittent fasting. I don't know. I've struggled with my weight sometimes, but I've been really working on it. Exercising, collagen. Use collagen if you feel like you have like loose skin at all. I've been using this. It's over there in the closet, but like rubbing collagen on my tummy, just because my tummy is kind of chubby and my legs. There's a lot of like loose skin, but it's getting better exercising. What I would do. Okay, guys, I'm gonna head out of here. Thank you guys so much. Cheryl, thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy I got to see you again. And we will continue on with the next nakshatras here in a little while, a bit later.